welcome everybody to day 2 of Slurpathon. I'm so excited to have you all here. Just updating things, getting some kind of, I can't remember the word, housework. Cleaning up a little bit and remind everybody what's going on, how much we've raised so far, what we're working towards, and who's got a fantastic run to show us off in just a moment. First off, we are raising money for Extra Life, or Slurpathon is, more directly, which raises funds for the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. Proceeds go to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. Last year, Slurpathon was able to raise $2,451.13 US dollars for Extra Life. We have, to this year, we have currently, in the pre-stream that we did, which was fun, and also day 1, we have managed to make $1,171.49 donations, which means that we're about $830 away from reaching our goal of $2,000. I would love to see that happen. I mean, we're definitely well on route. We've got a lot of great incentives that can help reach that as well for anybody who is interested. Oh dear, I cannot find the incentives. I'll find those in just a little bit. But there's a lot of really fun things going on. I'll talk about it in due time. We don't need to really dilly-dally that much though, because Verts has a very cool game that I can imagine he wants to show us.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, welcome everybody to day 2. I'm Verts, and this is Odallus the Dark Call. This is the world map that we're going to see all of, because we're going to do 100% glitchless, and I'll talk about what that means a little bit later. But there we go. We'll erase this file, even though it is very clearly empty. Time will start when I select the difficulty. So there's normal, which is what we're going to play. There's also veteran, which I have yet to complete. It basically changes the entire structure of the game, where all the upgrades are, and just makes you do kind of crazy stuff. So it's a super cool mode that exists. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so in this game, we skip a cutscene where we learn that this guy is named Haggis. Yes, Haggis, like the food. And he is a former soldier, now just kind of lives in this village, is a hunter. And he is out hunting one day and realizes, hey, my village is under attack, and my son is still there, so I should go do something about that. So we're going to try to save our village, which is very much just on fire and having a bad time. Make it? No, okay. Alright, so it's so on fire that the fire is leaping everywhere. And a lot of this level is just kind of getting you used to the movement, getting you used to kind of the Metroidvania-ish vibes of this game. There's a locked door down below me that I need a key for, so where do you get the key? You go and fight this guy. Okay, that's kind of rude. Yeah, so he throws a net that will catch you. You can either attack with his hammer or throw the net, and sometimes he just throws the net, sometimes he just attacks with the hammer. Really inconsistent. Okay. I probably should have just gone, whatever. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna fight the first boss. This guy's a shop owner. We'll talk to him a couple of times, but I'll talk about him more later. This is the leader of our village, who is going to transform into a horrible monster. There he is. And he will take 6 hits to his core. Oh no. How unfortunate. Oh. There we go. Usually you can get a 1 cycle on that, but I got a little bit too close to him, and so I took a hit, and with the knockback, I just couldn't quite get the right timing. It happens. Alright, with stage 2, we're going to get introduced to stronger enemies, and get introduced to damage boosting a lot more. Damage boost in this game, you just get knocked backwards from the direction you're facing, so you just kind of have to time when you turn around. Oh, nice try, dude. I will warn you that there are not many opportunities to pause and have a lot of announcements in this one, because it's pretty fast-paced. We're constantly moving around and doing stuff. Come on, little guy. There we go. Hello. Thank you. Alright, so I'm taking this kind of upper route so that I can kind of get this guy's placement right. There we go. Alright, so we need an upgrade. There's a big block up there. We can't push it yet, but we will be able to in about 2 seconds. Hello. Alright, so this is the Golem armlet. It lets us push big blocks. So I mentioned we're doing 100% glitchless. That means we're going to get all the upgrades, including that health upgrade. Anytime you get a health upgrade, it refills your health. So all the damage boosting that I did is fine, because I'm fully healed now. Alright, this level also introduces kind of a multi-exit situation in all of the levels. So there is kind of a core path that you are kind of meant to follow at first, in which you do the first town level. You come here, do this level, go to an aqueduct, and then go to a mountain. And then once you've done all of that, it's not where I want to be. Once you've done all of that, you can go to the final level of the game. However, you can't actually finish the game unless you finish all of the levels. So every level has kind of an alternate exit. So what I'm doing now is activating the alt exit. Alright, did not miss my ride. That's good. Good. So these statues are kind of a little puzzle. They tell you if you interact with them. Fire, walk with me. And so you hit them with torches and they activate and you get a nice little secret exit. This is Forest Area 2. Slight little remix on the song. We're not going to finish this level. We're just here to get an upgrade that is required for completion and to get the kind of most important movement upgrade that we'll get. So we're going to go through part of this level, fight a mini-boss, and get a scale that lets us breathe underwater, which is very helpful. Oh, no. Okay. Very easy to miss your ride here. Alright, let's see if I can get this jumping right here. Yes. Very good. I like this section a lot. I'm just kind of moving through these trees, dodging all this stuff. Just a ton happening, but not too bad. Oh, hit you that again, huh? Okay. I'm jumping in a different place than usual. I've hit that bat a couple of times. Alright, so this is kind of our final little climb here before the mini-boss. I'm going to be trying to make kind of a tight jump right here. Got it. Easy. Alright, mini-boss time. Her whole shtick is that she's fast. That's it. She moves fast, she attacks fast, and so we're going to throw torches at her to deal with that. Alright, that's it. Alright. We pick up the Siren Scale, which is an important item to be able to breathe underwater. We'll need that in the next level. And fortunately, we can just go right back to where we were in Forest 1. And there's just a puzzle here. I'm going to move a block to activate a switch. So if there are announcements now, this is actually the one good time for that. There we go. Hello, attack button, thank you. Alright, so having gotten through that, we'll head up to the boss. Boss here introduces multi-phase bosses. There aren't that many of them in this game, but he's one of them. Shows up on his dog here. Look at him, he's so cute. Cool. Alright, phase 1. Now phase 2. He likes to jump around, so we'll see if he does. Yep, he sure does. Alright. Not too bad. He will sometimes just leap across the entire arena and kind of be a jerk about it, but that was fine. Alright. Move on to Aqueducts 1. This is the place where the game says, hey, you are really not ready to finish this game right now, because all the enemies hit really hard. And it is, oh, okay, there we go. It is much more challenging. So notice I can breathe underwater because we got that siren scale. Also notice I'm damage boosting a fair bit. We're going to be taking a death warp in a second, so it is good to lower your health when you can.
What would happen if you didn't have the scale in this level?
Yeah, so it gives you a little countdown timer. I think it's like a 5 count timer, and it is quite impossible to get through this room with that amount of time. So you just cannot get the upgrade that we're about to get, which is the Fenrir ring, which lets us dash. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna be just cruising along for the rest of the game because we have the dash. Okay, sure, that's fine. All right. So
I could take. Oh, sorry,
go for it. I was about to say this is a good chance for announcements. This is like a auto-scroller escort mission where we escort this boat through the level.
Oh, we love escorting a good boat. I can definitely let people... I managed to find the incentives, so we could definitely talk about that for a few moments.
Yeah.
Further down the road, we've got another Crab's Treasure, which, thanks to everybody's fantastic donations from yesterday, we've actually already met the first stretch, or incentive, which was kill Firth with a gun, which is going to be really exciting to see happen. And then the other one that we are working towards, we're actually just $5 away from the other Crab's Treasure stretch goal, which is use glitch uppies to unlock abilities. I don't know, that sounds delightful. I don't know how that works, but that sounds like something I want to see. And then the other game that we have, I don't know what an OT is. That's not Archipelago. We are working towards $150 towards NOTLTG though. Once $150 is met, that adds play complex difficulty charts. So that sounds like that would be a pretty good time. Oh, that's Step Mania. Yo, we need to make that. That's Step Mania. And then of course Archipelago, we're working towards $250 to disable hints for item locators.
Okay, cool. I was a little bit worried about that jump, but we got it. Alright, so that's a lore stone that I just activated. They're required for 100% completion. We don't read them, obviously, but if you ever play this game casually, I recommend reading them. They're pretty fun. I'm sorry for this sound. You'll have to get used to it. We're going to hear it a lot. Hey. No! I pressed the wrong button. There we go. So the shopkeeper, if you select talk, will tell you some lore information, which is nice, but slow. So it's unfortunate that I pressed that button. All right, so hopefully 2-cycle on this boss. We're going to throw some spears at him from below. Probably not a 2-cycle because I missed that spear, but we'll see. All right, hopefully quick 3-cycle then. Yeah, there we go. It's also a little too fast on my dash attack cancels there, so I didn't get as many hits as I would have liked, but that's okay. I should mention this game is developed by Joy Masher, which is a team of Brazilian game developers. I like all of their games a lot. You may be more familiar with Blazing Chrome from them. And their most recent release is Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, which is a super fun game. Very good Shinobi / Mega Man X-like. Okay, drop down, thanks. I don't like my health being this slow, but we'll probably be fine. We'll just take this part a little bit slow and be okay. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so this level also introduces ice physics, as well as being frozen. It wouldn't be a retro game without some ice physics. I do have to dash against this block, otherwise he pushes it more slowly, which is unfortunate, but there you go. Alright, so did all that to activate this area. Hello, thank you. This will let us get a new movement upgrade, which is the Harpy Boots. Lets you double jump. Like so. And that opens up a lot more movement tech. I'm gonna get this just in case. Alright, all that damage was intentional. Alright, pretty good so far. Alright, this next little bit, we're gonna do a little tiny puzzle and get a new sword for Haggis. Nice, good. Very good. Alright, so Haggis's first sword is, it attacks very slowly, so that's a lot why we were doing the dash attacks and jumping attacks a lot. But with level 2 sword, same damage, but stronger, or sorry, faster. The same damage, but faster. So, very beneficial to have. No, wind physics, please. So not only, oh, okay. You just stopped midair, sure. Not only do we have ice physics, we also have wind physics in this area. Alright, so we had to get a key to open this door. And we're gonna fight one of my favorite bosses in terms of design. Look at this guy. So we're just gonna throw some spears at him right away. There we go. Alright, and 5 torches should end it. Yep. Cool. Alright. Alright, so we have access to the final level of the game, but we're not going to do that for a long time. Because we can't actually get into it. If you go in there, it will tell you basically like, hey, there's a barrier, so I cannot access this. So instead, we'll finish Forest 2. So we were here before, but we didn't finish it. It's because we are significantly stronger now. and we have double jump and dash. Okay. Well, that was exciting. There we go. Yeah, so we can just kind of move through this level much more efficiently. Like this room is really kind of a joke with having dash and double jump, as is this room. Interesting. What happened there?
This is a really weird comment, but is it me, or does this kind of feel like the Mega Man Zero games kind of loosely now that you've got the dash and the double jump?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel that. Yeah, so a lot of the reason I go where I'm going is to usually just get an upgrade or a required thing. Sometimes there's like an actual like beneficial path, like this one gets you some extra money, which is nice. Also avoids fighting some annoying enemies. Okay. Alright, this is my favorite upgrade. You get an armor upgrade, and it reduces damage, which is good, but I like it because Haggis just finds water, or finds armor underwater, and is like, yeah, I'll put that on, that seems legit. I just bought a bunch of lances, but I'm going to use exactly one on this boss and then just hit it with my sword a bunch. This boss is, looks very intimidating, but is kind of stupid easy. Yeah. Even better, he sometimes can just stand there and summon, like, zombies that will just kind of walk around and not actually hit you. So he's just kind of a goofball. Of course. Alright, so we're back in Forest 1. The goal here is to get all the stuff we didn't get before, because again, we could access the majority of this right away, but it is faster to do it now. Now that we have dash and double jump, we're a bit stronger and faster, so... No, that, leave me alone. Okay, that's fine. Alright, pretty good timing coming through here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I missed. Missed again. Again. Well, we'll see if I actually got it on that other one. What I try to do there is throw the lance in a way where it releases the block and also destroys the little rock underneath it. Okay. We'll push this and then take a little break here. We can take 2 hits. I'd rather not take any. There we go. That was a little spicy at the end, but it worked out. The extra life count in this run is very tight. We don't really get that many. Alright, we are done here. The game is nice and it does tell you how many secrets you've found in an area. So that's a nice little clue that you need to explore a bit more. So we go back to the town, which even after all this time is still on fire. So unfortunate for the town, but so it goes. And we're here to get some extra goodies. Okay.
the villagers wouldn't want to tell you this, but this is actually the village's natural state.
Yes. This makes me think of Robin Hood Men in Tights at the beginning when they burned the village down for the credits. One of the villagers just like, there's got to be an easier way of doing the credits. All right, so if you spend time talking to the shopkeeper, he will tell you various interesting things about the game world, including that the village is built on top of the ruins of an ancient civilization. So, hey, guess where we are? Ruins of an ancient civilization. We didn't take any damage, so that's good. Alright, so fortunately we don't have to revisit any new levels now, so we're just going to kind of complete everything as we go. Alright, good. No glitch there. That second mushroom puff can, for some reason, can sometimes just, like, infinitely spawn little mushroom clouds, or little spore clouds. And it's just so loud and so obnoxious, and it lasts through this entire room, and it's just really annoying. It does nothing else, but at least for my purposes, it does not. I think you can use it to duplicate chests. It does something weird with the way that sprites spawn in, because this little walker guy won't appear if you trigger the glitch, nor will pretty much any of the scenery in this room. So you just walk through an empty room for a little while. Yeah, so this is our buddy for the next little bit. We're just gonna take him for a little walk. This is another escort mission. Good to get your exercise by jogging a bit too. Oops, I misremembered. There we go. Goodbye. So he does not like lava, so he will not follow. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so now we're in the actual underground temple part of the underground temple level. And before we go any further, we're going to make a little pit stop here. Make a new friend. Now there are 3 of these rooms in the game. And this guy will show up. And he'll tell you, hey, if you find these rooms, I'll give you a prize. As long as we're worthy. So we will find the rest of those rooms. It'll be a while before we find all of them. Hey, I want that one too, thank you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait. So this portion of the level is very much about where do you want to take your damage boost. Everything hits you the same amount, so it doesn't really matter too much which thing you do. Oh, okay. You don't want to take too many, but you can take several. And knowing where all the things are in a given area, you can... Oh, no. Double jump failed me. You can kind of skip over some things, which is nice. There we go. Come on, buddy. Alright, so we're going to come up on a mini-boss, but before the mini-boss, we have this guy who's surprisingly not actually a mini-boss. He's just a beefy enemy. Alright, hey, here's our friend again. Cool. It's pretty good. So we got a Pazuzu cape from that, which lets us float on these updrafts, and also it's just a nice little downward float as well. It does make me think of Futurama, The professor in one episode has a gargoyle named Pazuzu for whatever reason. A little bit risky to do what I did because I only have 1 health left, so but it's okay because we're gonna get a full health refill right here, very conveniently placed right before the boss. Unfortunately, we want lances, but that shopkeeper does not sell them. One of the few shopkeepers that does not sell it. If you're a fan of Super Metroid, or Metroid in general, this kind of mechanic of the rings and hitting the boss and the doors will kind of be somewhat familiar. There we go. Alright, so I ran out of lances. That is not a big deal. Where am I going next? Yes. Sorry, brain stopped for a second. Jump up, thank you. Alright, we'll get this extra life. Probably won't need it, but it's always possible that I will, so it is good to get. Hello? Thank you. This is another upgrade we could have gotten before, but it is fine that we did not.
If we've got a brief moment,
Yep, for sure.
I would like to, or we got a donation.
Hooray, nice.
Sure, you donated $36.86 US with the comment, "Give that crab a gad," which is
Very
gonna
nice.
help us work towards. Actually, yeah. No, I think that definitely ensured that we've got all of our another crab treasure incentives have been met.
Nice.
Yay!
Very good. Alright, so Aqueducts 2 is one of my favorite levels. Just really cool vibe to it. We get some cool upgrades. It is both my favorite level and my least favorite level in a lot of ways, because we have to do some kind of annoying movement at one point. But we'll talk about that when we get to it, because it will kind of be a very quick make or break moment for PB kind of purposes. Not that I'm on PB pace, but usually this is a thing that kind of kills PB paces for me. There we go. Alright, so coming up, I'm going to be needing to do a very careful set of jumps in order to get a new sword. So I'm going to be dashing, and yes, nice. So that jump looked very quick. It is very hard to do mechanically. You have to dash off the ledge, let go of dash, and pretty quickly jump back to the left to grab onto the platform that I grabbed. And I've failed it so many times. It is very annoying to do. But we got a level 3 sword out of that. Level 3 sword does a lot more damage than the basic sword. It is as fast as the level 2 sword and is significantly stronger. So it is very nice to have. I'm just going to tank that hit. I was in a weird spot. Alright, we have our second little boat escort mission here. This one's shorter, which is nice. Same kind of idea. Fun fact, you can jump from here and get to the area where you would go to the next level, or the next portion of the level. But if you do, it won't actually let you through. You have to be standing on the boat in order to get to the next section. We see the boss here. I'm going to give him a high five. And we'll see him later. I'm going to try to trigger a glitch. It might not work. Oh, it didn't work. It's okay. So this is glitchless. That glitch would not have helped. The boat will sometimes fall through the floor as you go into this room. It just looks super goofy. So glitchless, obviously, we don't do the glitches that make this game much, much faster. The glitched modes for this are just so much faster than this. I want to say that it's like 16 minutes, something like that, for 100%. It's kind of absurd. Drop, thanks. We'll wait. We'll do damage boost later. So this whole section is about getting to a key, and to do that we have to hit a bunch of switches. If you play Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, you will see this kind of same room setup in that game. Let me just teleport back up to the top. Nice. Wow, had enough money to fully stock up on everything. That's pretty good. Little mini boss, this guy. Not too bad. Drop, thanks. Alright, so this room introduces one more kind of switch puzzle. Nice try, dude. And I don't care too much about taking damage. We're gonna get... Oh gosh, where am I going? We're gonna get full health in a second anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. These eels will slow down your movement, but only horizontally, so they don't really affect your ability to jump if you jump into them. It would help if I could attack twice while I do that, but oh well. There we go. Drop, thanks. Alright. Cool. Alright, it doesn't matter if that guy hits me because we get a full health refill right here. So this boss coming up is the RNG fish, and hopefully I will get him in 2 cycles, we'll see. Nope, we sure won't. That's too bad. Alright, well, we'll just have a slower fight, not a big deal. This is why this boss is terrible if you don't get a 2 cycle. There we go. 4 cycle, so it goes. Alright, and yes, please select the level, thank you. So Devil's Peak Revisited, we're here to get one thing and to find the secret exit. Nice. Good hit. You might remember this room. You see this guy again. So we have to find one more mark, and where oh where could it be? We have one more level to explore, so if your guess is it's in the next level, then you're correct. So I hope you like minecart sections. If you're a fan of Donkey Kong Country, this level is for you.
Oh, I love minecarts.
So these are, they're funny. If you get knocked out of the minecart, mostly it will reset you to the start of the section. I say mostly because the game has kind of a set of basically a set of lines that indicate, like, okay, where is inbounds for the purposes of this minecart section. Some of them we can navigate by jumping around, not all of them. I should have switched to torches. That is okay. Aha. Why are you charging up already, bro? It's too cool. So we fight that guy to get the prize. And the prize is that we can get his armor. I ran this for a GDQ hotfix at one point, and we agreed that this armor makes Haggis look like box art Mega Man from NES Mega Man.
So this is just Mega Man Zero.
Yes. Yeah, the cool thing about this this armor is that you can charge your special weapons with it. So all the lances and torches and axes that I've been using, you can charge them up and release them in kind of item crash style, like in Castlevania. There's the one minecart section where there's like a sneaky like death thing like that. If you don't hit that switch, then you just fail out immediately. It definitely got me the first time I played. All right, really important that I jump right here. We need to get all of the upgrades in this level. And one of them is sneakily right here. All right, I am gonna bail out of this minecart in a moment. Like so. Because this one, the out of bounds is such that it does not matter if you fail out there. Oh, that happens every time. This is copyright infringement penguin. This is very much chill penguin from Mega Man X. Legally distinct penguin. Hello. Thank you. Oh gosh, what is going on with this jump? There we go. I think the R button on my controller is a little bit funky today. I've missed a couple of lance throws that I normally do not, so I can only blame the controller, not me. Alright, this is a trick, not a glitch. I'm gonna jump over this enemy, and because the enemy wasn't spawned in when I reached a door that checks if there's an enemy, it lets me through. Glitchless is essentially no out of bounds, no major glitches. We do exactly one kind of glitch and then stay in bounds for some of these minecart tricks. So we're going to skip through some of this minecart. It doesn't save a ton of time. It saves, you know, maybe a couple of seconds for each minecart, but you know, it's still nice. You should probably do it. There we go. Oh, okay. I was worried that would.
We've been talking a bunch about Mega Man. Well, would you be willing to share a bit of your history with this game with us?
Yeah, for sure. So I picked this game up on Steam for like $5 because it showed up on my recommended tab, and I was like, man, this game looks great and looks like my kind of vibe. So I picked it up and loved it. Playing through it casually, so I decided to see, hey, are there speedruns for this? And there were, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. I was pretty new to speedrunning at the time. I think I had only really done Link to the Past Rando and any percent no major glitches for Link to the Past, so I was still pretty new to stuff. And so this is kind of one of my first speedruns that I really enjoyed. And just kind of kept playing it and just never stopped. That was, I think, back in 2020 when I picked this up, maybe even 2019. I don't remember at this point. And I don't hit that. What are you doing? And yeah, I've just really enjoyed playing this game. It just constantly surprises me with little time saves here and there. you know, for a while I was like, well, a 47-minute record would be hard to get but cool. And now my PB is like a 46:30. So, and with a sum of best of like 45 minutes. So I just keep finding cool things with this. It's just really enjoyable. All right, this guy is kind of a punk. Hopefully I can 2-cycle it. So you can damage the exterior, but the main purpose of doing so is to reveal the creature inside of it. I think probably we're gonna have to do a couple more cycles. I think I was a little bit off on my hits. Oh wow, okay, I'm kind of surprised. I thought I missed on the first cycle, so that worked out. Alright, going into the final level of the game. Now remember, we could not access this before. So Haggis is like, the barrier's gone, even though we haven't seen the barrier, so I don't know how he knew it existed in the first place, but we get a little gauntlet here. Okay. Attack button, please. Alright, cool. I didn't want to take too much damage there. It is beneficial to avoid. The crazy thought, I know, beneficial to avoid taking damage. I like that hallway a lot. That's one of my favorite rooms. Just feels really fun to just fly through it. Alright, nice. Good set of rooms there. We're gonna fight this guy again. He was the guy who was riding a dog earlier. Man. Missed a hit there. Oh, that's the fastest I've ever killed him. That was great. Wow. If the rest of the run had been good, it would be like PB pace because of that. Not that the run was bad. I just had a couple of things went kind of slow. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Yep, that's fine. Okay, thanks. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so we took that guy out, and now we have one more little mini-boss here. It's this lady who shows up again. And her strategy has not changed, but we are significantly stronger, so we just kind of take her out pretty quickly. We can just tank the damage. Cool. That was very fast as well. Alright, coming up on the final boss here, he has 3 phases. Time ends when the screen goes black after the last phase. I need those. I need those. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, good. I paused it instead of skipping a text box. I was a little bit worried that it was going to soft lock me there. It has before. Oh, I was too early. That's okay. There we go. Alright, so lore check. You might remember we were trying to save our son at the very beginning of the game from the burning town. This is, for whatever reason, our son. He's actually the leader of this enemy army and is just actually this guy. So he takes the Odallus crystal, which we've collected shards of throughout the game, and turns into that. So we're going to take him out, and we take him out by targeting the crystal. There we go. Time will be coming up very, very soon. And time. Nice. 47:47. That's about a minute off from my my PB. Not too bad.
That's really good.
So yeah, that is Odallus the Dark Call. We collected all the things, defeated all the enemies, and now Haggis gets to claim the power of the Odallus. Really cool, fun game. I really love this developer a lot. I think all their games are very good, but this one is definitely my favorite of theirs. But yeah, thank you all for having me again. It was fun playing Popful Mail yesterday and this today.
Thank you very much for playing Odallus, and it was a very fantastic run. Coming up next, Metal Gear Solid 3 with Vermilion Noel. Stay tuned.